Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Friday again, so the last day of trading for this week. As usual, I'll remind you from the beginning that Friday we want to get in and out, in and out. We don't want to trade too much or to keep the position over the weekend. Weekend is for family, weekend is for recharging, for something else, not for trading. Okay? Now, someone please tell me if we have sound and image to be sure and not to speak by myself for 5 minutes. Okay, thank you. So, starting as usual with Bitcoin on CME. Well, pretty simple, people. Like we discussed multiple times, 69, it's a support and resistance level. We attempted above, we rejected pretty clearly. Yesterday we closed back below. We are fighting 69 at the moment, but seems like we'll lose this fight, at least until the long reload zone. Now if we'll accept below 67, we have a trade that should take the profit there. Well, that means we'll probably go in the long reload zone. The next level is 64. You can see some confluences here. And if we lose these levels, well, lower. Pretty simple. But level by level thinking, we are fighting 69. Simple as that. Indicators. Well, lagging. We had a bearish divergence even on MACD. RSI accepted back below 50 line and is going down. OBV following the price action, nothing special. My questions for everyone is, where are the moon boys that said long here? Do you remember them? Here, the moon boys and X people and influencers and breakout, we'll go to the moon, is bullish, the war is over. I don't know when they'll learn the lessons that it's not that easy. I don't hear them anymore. And the closer we get to the long reload zone, the more bearish they will become. In the long reload zone at 62, at 60, at 59, maybe even lower, they will become bearish as fuck. And Paul J will have to say again, well, people, this is not an area to be short. This is not an area to be bearish. Now we are kind of in the middle of the road. 69, support, resistance. We can go up, we can go down. Always to the right, never to the left. And I predicted the market. But here, yes, it's kind of support and resistance, and we don't know exactly what will happen. Let the market fight, and the market will tell us. Okay, so that's Bitcoin on daily. Ethereum on daily, similar. Fake out back in the previous range. Long reload zone here, below 2000. Well, people, if we accept below 2000, you can see the lows here, the SFUs. If we lose this level, 1500 is on the table. For the moment, we still have something to hold this market. We have one low, two lows, three lows, some support around $2,000. Let's see if we'll hold or not. Let's not say, well, we'll go to 1000 just because we rejected initially from this range, from this attempt of breakout. No, for the moment we are fighting $2,000. That's a fact. Our opinion is something else. The fact is that we are fighting $2,000 once again. Some people could be bearish here, some people could be bullish, but the facts remain the facts. I recommend you to trade here. No, if you didn't short it, last call I did on VIP, here is kind of ugly. You can trail what we already have as I said multiple times, but to open a new position is kind of dangerous here. Indicators. Nothing special. Pathetic OBV. Ugly. Ugly as fuck. Look at it. RSI below 50 line. MACD histogram. If we'll dump a bit more, will become red, which is not nice. Sometimes, or most of the times, people, the MACD histogram, if you see from red to green, it's a buying signal. I don't use it, but it is. And look at here, from green to red, nice short signal. Yeah, you can see here. When the market is in a tight range, doesn't matter what indicator you are using, nothing is working. But when the market is starting to move, MACD histogram could be something nice to follow. You can even make a setup with clear rules based on MACD histogram if you want to do that. I tested it and it's working. It's not the best, it's not the most profitable, but it's working if you respect a clear risk management. Okay, now that's Ethereum. Let's take a look at dominance. Well, why not? Dominance on daily, it's in the same place. I could even say in the same fucking place because I'm not monetizing this YouTube, so I'm free to say it. Yeah, it's in the same fucking place. It's not going anywhere. Okay. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. We had an attempt for a breakout. We rejected. My problem here is not that we rejected and retested this big candle. My problem is that we created a ugly M here. Ugly is not a clear one, but because it's short, I think it's even more aggressive. If we lose 0.03, we can go straight to the lows, straight to long reload zone, straight to the Wyckoff check. Why? Well, we had an attempt to break out. We retested 0.03 and then we did only a 38.2 or less than 50%. That means weakness. If we accept below this level, you'll see what will happen. Most probably. Total market cap, nothing I could say about this range. Similar with Bitcoin. Now, let's take a look at ES for a bit. A stupid trader. Stupid trader, but also is called lucky trader. Told you to hedge portfolio here, to hedge portfolio here. Then told you that DCM is pretty powerful because the location, and every bounce is a shorting opportunity. Well, guess what? How many attempts to retest you had and how many short opportunities you had? Imagine from here. Dump, retest, short. Dump, retest, short. Dump, retest, short. And we can keep going. I'm not trading traditional market, people, but to be honest, looking back, how nice ES has moved lately, well, I kind of feel sorry I didn't do it. This was easy money for me. Okay, short here, short here, short here, short here, short here, short here. All of them winning trades. Man, that's easy. But I have more than enough volatility on crypto for the moment, specifically Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I'm okay with the profit I make on those. If I will see a change, I could adapt and I could trade ES. Now I could trade ES even on crypto if I want. Anyway, now, if ES will be volatile, trust me, Bitcoin and Ethereum will also be volatile. So, we'll see. What you can do now? Well, we have kind of a support. We had one last bounce, didn't hold. And we dump back at the support. If we lose this level, it's not okay to call breakouts here. If you shorted here at the last bounce, okay. Shorting here in the support, not a good idea. Because you are not thinking, you are thinking breakout to the downside. And you should think bounce. even if the bounce will be small. So we are using the bounces to short, and we don't short this level. It's possible because the market is weak, because Trump said that he wants to stop the war, but actually is preparing for something else. It's possible on a bad news, the market to dump straight down? Yes, possible, probable even. But still, technically, is not a good level to short. Wait, maybe we get lucky and we get a nice bounce. Just my 2 cents. Okay, gold. All over the place here. AB equals D to the downside. I was hoping for a bounce here in 61.8 to retest $5,000. To be honest, I think I will get that level sooner than later. But who the fuck I am to tell the market what to do? I'm just nobody in the market. So let the market tell us what is next. My humble opinion is that we can bounce here, even push a bit higher in the short reload zone, aim out, and then we'll be over. Silver, similar, all over the place. Keep saying don't attempt to trade this one because it's ugly. The rest is up to you. And Mr. Oil. I told you that it's a total fuckery here on oil. Every big player is watching oil. And when the big guys are fighting, yeah, imagine huge people, 10 times bigger than us, fighting in a place. And you are between their feet trying to do something, to make some money. You think you'll succeed, or they'll step on you and destroy you? Because they are too big for us. So stay the fuck out and play only the extremes. At the top or at the bottom. At the top or at the bottom. In the middle, maybe stay out. So imagine big people, huge people stepping on the smaller one because they don't intend to step on them, but they are just fighting. Of course it is. Every time I'm looking at Solana, but in the last part of the live stream, probably you are the first time here, or you don't remember exactly. I'm looking at Solana every day. Okay, so it's possible. Let's say what is possible, not what I recommend. It's possible to play an SFU here, an SFU here, an SFU here, or here. Yes. If you know what you are doing and you are fast and sharp enough, okay. That's the overview, people. Not too many things change. The big thing is that big. I don't know how big it is, but we accepted we closed the daily candle below 69, which is kind of bearish. Next levels to watch are these ones in the long reload zone. Now, on the calendar, we don't have, this week we didn't have anything important, but damn, Trump and the other people compensated for the news. They knew that we don't have news. They said, well, they don't have news. Well, let them give them some news. Let's say, let them have some news. And we had news. And they moved the market, motherfuckers. I bet that with this week, what happened this week, Trump is 10% wealthier. Yeah. He increased his net worth to 10% just this week. You saw the fuckery. You understand what I'm saying. But Trump being having more money or less money will not help us too much. So let's go on lower time frame. And on lower time frame, classic charting, classic trading, classic everything. It's so fucking easy to make money, and some people are calling, well, it's hard. No, look at it. Monday we said, let's wait for the Monday range to form. Tuesday he said, well, let's SFU one of the two. Monday high or Monday low. Wednesday we got the SFU of the Monday high. I blabbed away for everyone. Take the SFU, take the retest, take something. The market dumped. Here I said take some profit at the middle of the range, trail the rest. Where is the final take profit? I said, well, one of them is 69. The next is Monday low. From Monday high to Monday low, with my way of framing the market is 20R. How many trades you need like this? Now at the market is 15R. Please show me how many traders you see on Twitter posting trades like this for their community. None. Because if they did, they will brag about it 1 year for one trade. Sorry, people. And someone in the comments said, well, yeah, it's acceptable, but actually it's not something hard. But on that guy, I didn't saw any fucking trade on his wall. For me, it was funny, his comment. I don't get triggered. But it was funny because when I look at his Twitter, he was posting in dead NFTs and trying to shield some projects. I didn't saw any trades. But he was judging my trade, saying, well, yeah, it's acceptable, but it's not something you cannot find by yourself. Yes, if you are a sharp trader, you can find it by yourself. I'm not the only one being able to trade like this. Actually, all the members from Crypto Traders Arena should be able to trade like this. All of you. Anyway, what we can do now, like I suggested yesterday, trail the fuck out of this trade. Why not? You got the best position size, the best window of risk, the best location, the best trade, and you want to close because it's bouncing a bit. Last night, everyone here, everyone in VIP or some of people in VIP said, well, it's pumping. And I said, it's just an attempt to hold 69. And guess what? We are below 69. Now, the next level is this SFU. I'll attempt to long here if I'll get an SFU. Of course I will. I don't care if they post that they'll start a new war tomorrow. The level is the level. The setup is the setup. The market is the market. I don't have a problem playing my setup here. That's my plan. I'll respect my plan. If they want to hit my stop loss, so what? Take my stop loss. It's my best friend anyway. Okay, so with this trade, we can trail as low as possible. Because we are playing the range, we should long here. Yeah? We should long here if we get an SFU. If not, we wait. If the market is bouncing and accepting above 69, kind of dangerous. Yeah, we'll form some Ws, but 69 is not the best level. If somehow we'll bounce all the way up here, you can see this initial M. That could be an area to pay attention. If the market will bounce back to the Monday high and SFU the previous high, we can short again. Pretty simple to trade, people. You don't even need to stay in the market all the time, like me. That's my job, but you can set some alarms at the Monday low, at the Monday high, to draw your attention. You got the alarm, you open your computer, you look at the market, you say, well, now let's watch it. Maybe you'll give me a setup. Okay, so classic trade, really nice profit on the last trade. Yesterday I was out. You saw you had to let Stefan keep even the New York session. I didn't open a new trade. I just trailed the one I had. I even told the VIP in the morning and premium people, well, I don't open any trade. I have those ones from the top. I'm more than happy to trail as low as possible. Simple. Okay, Ethereum. VIP members got a message last night, exactly after this whale alert. Usually, people, I'm not so aggressive when I'm calling something. But last night, seeing what happened here, this post, I asked the VIP, are you short yet? Exactly here. And guess what? Kaboosh. For me, Galaxy moving 40,000 Ethereum was a clear signal. They don't move it to get some air. They move it with a purpose. And what will be the fucking purpose for someone overexposed? Yes. Guess what they are doing here. You need to guess or you'll understand what they did here. Okay, now what we can play here? Classic again. If you short here, trail as low as possible. If you want to play a long setup, well, this is a level. SFU setup. If you fail, watch for lower, because why? $2,000, it's a bitch. It's a support and resistance. Ugly level will be tested over and over again. And this Monday low is too close to that level. So that could break our probabilities for a bounce from the Monday low. It's still playable, but extra careful. If not, lower in the long reload zone. Below $2,000, we have long reload zone, and if that level will not hold, you know that I want to buy Ethereum a lot lower. 1,500, 1,000. I don't know if it will happen, but if it will happen, I'll buy some. Okay, now, is this a W trying to form here on Ethereum? Attempting of a W, because a W should look like this, people. So, okay, forming the W, neckline will be here. You can see neckline, breakout and retest. If the retest holds, that's nice. He's trying to do a breakout now, but I see a small bullish divergence here on the RSI, and that's it. Could bounce a bit, but if you look left, middle of the range will behave most probably like a resistance. Okay, now that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. Let's take a look at Aster on 4-hour chart. Nothing burger, nothing you can do here. It's fucking around. Tao, a lot of people said, well, the shorting opportunity was this SFU, people, on lower time frame. Huh? Could Tao break down? Yes. Could go and retest the short reload zone? That will be a trade I will take. If the market will pump here, then yes. Where are the people that said, well, Tao is the strongest one, will go straight to the moon? We'll see. Anyway, back on 4-hour chart, and now let's look at hype. Similar, you can see this SFU level is behaving like a support and resistance. Pretty strong if you compare it to the rest of shitcoins. Don't short it, leave it alone. Solana. Mr. Solana, it's, I don't want to say pathetic, but I'll say it. It's weak. It's a small range. Look at it. We attempted to do something here. No. If we accept below 85, then fuck it. We have more yams. Probably 75. It's a good area to look for something. An SFU could be some levels. But people, if we lose this 80, 70 area, we don't have too much support until $40 per Solana. Sorry to say it, but that's the harsh fucking reality. Look at it. So if you are losing, this is just a dead cat bounce. If you zoom out, you can see dumping, retest, aiming out, and watch out. AB equals CD. I don't know if you want to see an AB equals CD. Maybe on logarithmic. Maybe. Just maybe. Let me see. Because on the classic chart, if I'll put a AB equals CD, will be like oil a couple of years ago. Negative. But you can see on logarithmic, look at it. AB, CD is pointing out $44. Well, let's look left. Well, from 44 and a bit lower, we have some support. Okay? So, if we lose these levels, it's a range for the moment. We can fuck around. Don't expect Solana to go to the moon tomorrow, because it's not looking like a moon here. You have to flip the chart to think about moon. Where is Booker? He's the fan of to the moon and flip the fucking chart. Okay, so that's my opinion about Solana on higher time frame. You can see if we accept here, this is a fucking head and shoulder. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Do we have divergence on any indicator? Well, not on daily. Maybe 4-hour chart? Probably. There you go. Look at the divergence here. Ugly. So, if you want to long reload zone as a few of these levels or these levels, or even lower if you don't see a W. To short here, I don't think it's wise. I don't think it's a good level. We had an attempt here. 92, 94 was a level. This SFU was a good, acceptable level. But I still prefer not to short them. Just leave them alone and focus on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I don't know if is what you wanted about for me to talk about Solana, but that's my answer. I don't have anything else on Solana, people. Now, going back on 1 hour, and let's go on Ethereum. Yesterday, a stupid trader told you that the market is here, but probably needs to retest this fucking W. Wyckoff check of this level. Well, that was an Wyckoff check. The problem is, after this Wyckoff check, look at the market bouncing. Trump said, peace. And market doesn't believe him. Back down. This guy is lying. I don't know if in English is that story with calling wolf every time. I think it is. Yeah, kids know that story in English. English people, you understand what I'm saying? In Romania, we have a don't call wolf every time. Nobody will believe you anymore. But I don't know if it's a story in English or only Romanian guys know that. Have that kid story. So don't lie, don't call wolf, don't lie to the people, because something like this will happen. Nobody will believe you anymore. Yeah. So the bounce from this level, it's kind of weak. So we can accept here, we can go lower. Is this a good area to short? Well, not really. I told you when to short. I showed you dump chaser zone here. Doesn't get better than that, people. Remember when we dumped here, I said, well, we bounced from 61.8. Now give me, market is weak, give me a dump chaser zone. We had the dump chaser zone. We had some yams. I was hoping for a bigger bounce. Didn't happen. So this scenario played out, and look what happened. I'm not trading traditional market. Don't be upset if I'm not giving you setups with stop loss and entries and everything, even on VIP, because I'm not trading it. I'll let Stefan play the ES and give you setups. Stefan learned from me, so he knows what I'm thinking. He sees me in the daily crypto plan. He knows how to frame the market. I think he give you nice setups on ES and traditional market. I don't want to trade it. I'll give you the overall view. I'll tell you the levels to watch. And to be honest, for a good trader, for a intermediate trader, what I'm doing here, telling, well, this is the level, I think this is a bounce, I think that should be more than enough to help you to be profitable. But if you don't know how to frame a trade, if you don't know the risk management, if you don't have a plan, you don't know the setups, doesn't matter what I'll give you, people, you'll not be profitable. You'll have to learn first and trade later and make money later. Gold. AB equals CD, bot setup, we played here. I told you to make it risk free. I told you that this is weakness YM in the Monday high. We dumped, didn't hit our stop loss. It's all over the place, people. Too many news for something nice to happen. Technical analysis, setups, and the best time to make money is when we don't have fundamental events, or we have a fucking fundamental event and nothing is you don't jump from event to event. If you have an event and that gives time to something to happen in the market, yeah, you can play the market. But if you have an event here, an event there, hour after hour, day after day, the TA doesn't have time to work. The levels, they don't have time to form setups. The market will bounce from level to level, but it's hard to frame a setup. Anyway, now, silver, play the range game if you want. possible on gold, possible on silver. I recommend not to trade them and focus on crypto, but that's me. So that's my overview, people. That's my lower time frame view about the market. Still trailing from the top. I even posted here at the retest for VIP members. I know some of you are bullish here. Even if you are in VIP and someone is telling you over and over again that you should play short. The market dumped, rejected from the Monday high. At the retest, I called retest. If you didn't enter here, well, sorry. Nothing I can do for you, people. And by the way, people, I removed the Discord link. Now, if you want to join our Discord, you should do something like this. Let's check first. Let's check the 30 repost. Come on, people, you can do a lot better than that. Look at 43. Acceptable. You still can do a lot better than that. I see 88 people now in the live stream. I'm not talking with the people that will watch the live stream later. No. Now, in this moment, 88 people. But what I did, I removed the link. Now, if you want to register, if you want to join our Discord, well, sorry to tell you, but you'll have to pay at least 1 month of premium. After 1 month of premium, if you don't like the premium and you want to stay on free, after the premium expires after 1 month or 3 months, depending how much you want to pay, you can stay on the free part. But honestly, I'm tired of reviewing application and seeing only, I'm just curious. I don't know how to trade, but I just want to join. Or people that say, well, I want VIP. And when I look at his Twitter, I see that this guy is never gonna go on VIP. First of all, he will not go and pay. And the second of all, Stefan will never let him in. So, that's a way of keeping numbers low. If people want to join, they could push this button. How to do it? You just go, select 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. The higher the time frame, the lower the price per month. We start with $1 a day and we go lower and lower. You go there, we'll create a payment address, and you have 2 options. USDC only, either USDC on Ethereum, either USDC on Solana. Don't put USDT, don't use BS Binance chain. Pay attention what you are paying. And after 1 month, if you don't consider that premium is valuable, you still want to stay, you will be removed from premium, but you'll still be inside Discord. To be honest, I think that's fair. And that's a warning for the people that are free now. They got for free and they are not putting the time and effort at least to repost a little bit to push this fucking button. As you can see, I still make these live streams for everyone. I didn't set, well, only Discord or only premium, but I want to see some reactions, people. And please don't tell me, well, it's a bear market. Well, so what if it's a bear market? We should die in a bear market. We should not learn in a bear market. We should not try to learn and become better in a bear market. We should wait for the up only move. I don't think so. I removed most of the inactive people last time, got to 700 people. Now when I'm looking at Discord, we have, again, almost 1,000. That's not good. Too fast. Yeah, and watch out because we have a lot of free people in Discord and only 200 people, 200 places for premium. So at some point in time, this link you'll try to enter and will say inactive. Will not let you pay anymore. Will not provide for an address. Anyway, people, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be, I don't know, something else. I just want to see clear reaction. I want to see you are being active. I want to see you are being consistent. I want to see that you have an intention, you want to succeed, you want to do something. If you are just curious, sorry, you can stay on Twitter. No upset about it. Just stay on fucking Twitter and watch, being curious what we are posting here. You can get a lot of value even from Twitter. If you want more value on Twitter, go and subscribe to Stefan. He's posting some nice content there. But if you want to join Discord and you want to be with me in a live stream in New York session for 2 hours every day, well, you have to be a bit consistent. If you want me to call to tell you what swing trade I took or what day trade I took, like this one, for example, because we talked about this one in Premium and for everyone, well, show me some respect and go and repost. Okay? I don't think I'm asking for too much. Some people will get upset and they'll leave. Well, sorry, I don't want you to leave, but I'll not cry for it. Because I want to work with quality people, with consistent people. We are different from the other groups. The other groups want a lot of followers, a lot of subscription. We want quality. I told you that from years ago. Hopefully, most of you will understand. To be honest, I want, if I have 400 views on YouTube, okay, I need to have at least 200 reposts, likes and everything. No? Okay. I don't want to be too aggressive, people. Don't get me wrong. I'm blunt because that's how I am. I'm focused on results because that's how I am. I'll not be a nice guy. The world is full of nice guys. I'm focused on consistency, a bit of success, if you want to call it success. Too many nice guys out there. So you'll have, if you want to stay with us, you have to deal with me. It's that simple. Okay. But in the same time, I really appreciate what the people that reposted. Look at it. Look at them. They reposted, they comment. Really nice to see reaction. Really nice to even feel some respect, some appreciation for what I'm doing. Do you think it's about money? Well, it's not. And insiders know that it's not about money, because I could make 5 times, 10 times more money just by trading without dealing with any community. Ask Stefan, he will tell you. He knows, at least he can guess my position size, he can guess my portfolio, he can guess he knows what I'm capable of scalping when I focus on scalping. Okay, now, conclusion. Still in the range, market is weak and will probably dump lower. First level SFU of this level trail until then. And we'll see in the New York if it's something else to do. By the way, VIP will open in a couple of days. Yeah? At the beginning of April. 100 places in total, people, for VIP. And most of them, they are already taken by the actual VIP members. So we'll open only for public only the places that they don't get filled from the actual VIP members from the last month. Now we are accepting only VIP members to renew their subscription. And if someone doesn't want to renew for any reason, doesn't matter, please DM Stefan and tell him, well, I let my place free for other guy to join. Okay? It's that simple. If you have questions, people, I don't care if it's general chat, if you are just a free member. I don't care if you are premium or VIP. Ask your questions in the chat. If you see I'm not answering, tag me. If I don't answer, there are too many questions, I'll insist. Push it next day, next week, and I'll give an answer. It's not that I don't want. I try to split my work in many places and do my best. But usually you get an answer from me. Capo 1. We'll talk about volume. At the end of the day, we have a live stream. Volume profile, OBV, and basic things, clear things about volume in general. Well, so will be a busy day for us. At the end, remember, it's Friday, in, out, in, out. At the end of the day, to be able to close everything and go on the sidelines, you don't want to stay in weekend with too many positions. If you have some deep in profit trades, you can let 10-20% from them with the risk-free positions over the weekend. Book most of the profit, but let a little bit, 10%, 20%, it's enough. If something bad will happen, as usual, in the weekend and the market will dump, you will make some nice money in the weekend. Okay? That being said, let's call it a live stream. I blabbed away for 43 minutes. Sorry about that. Hopefully you had patience to bear with me. If you have friends that they want to join, tell them about us. If not, it's not a problem. Okay, see you next time, people. See you next time. Bye bye.